Hi everyone, so here's a little bit about me. My name's Caroline Glenn, I'm 42 years old, and my number one job is actually being a mum. That is my number one priority. And my son is 11 years old, and he's my whole world. He is my reason, right? He is my why for everything I do in my life. Okay, so I'm going to start way back at the beginning. And I used to go to the gym. I used to be probably what you could say a gym bunny. I would go every second day to the gym. This is before my son, way before my son, in my 20s. And I got some good results, but I find the gym boring. I used to be on the treadmill, I used to be on the bike, and I used to be watching the TV screens, right? Do you do that? Are you a gym goer? You're on the bike, you're going nowhere, and you're watching the TV, or you're listening to music. And I just was in that gym for probably an hour and a half I used to spend every second day, and I couldn't wait to get out the gym. Um, and to give me my credit, I didn't, I wasn't a social gym goer. I like to go to the gym, get my hour and a half work done, and leave. But I found it boring, right? And then my son came along 11 years ago, and I just didn't have the childcare to go, and so I couldn't go to the gym. So I just stopped. And I thought, I'm a mum now. I'm exhausted. My son didn't sleep that great when he was a baby, so I was tired. So the last thing I wanted to do was go to the gym, and I couldn't anyway because I didn't have the childcare. So I stopped and I did nothing for probably about 4 years. I just stopped working out. At that point of the time, I was kind of dabbling, I'd say, in clean eating. I was in and I was out, and I was in and I was out. And then probably with my son, when they get to go to nursery, I thought I have to do something. I have to do something. I mean, I had put on a little bit of weight. I wasn't that big. I was probably UK size 12. So I wasn't that huge. But when you have that pooch, I had that pooch. I had a cesarean section from my son. So I had that little scar and I had that little pooch, right? And I had muffin top. And you know that skinny jeans are all the fashion, and you put your skinny jeans on, and then you've got these bits hanging over that are just awful. So you can't wear tight tops because then that just looks like, ugh. And then, oh my days, here comes summer. Oh, I'm going to have to diet from a bikini. And one day I just thought, oh, I've had, that's it, I'm done. When you think you're done, I do not want to feel like this anymore. Okay, so I couldn't go to the gym, right, because I had no childcare. So I thought, right, I'm going to try a home workout. I'm just going to try. And I had seen Insanity on the infomercials for probably 2 years previous to that. I've been watching Insanity. And I was thinking, can I do this? It looks really hard. But that guy, that Shaun T, is so inspirational, he's so motivational. 2 years it took me before I went online and ordered that. 2 years. And I think at the time it was £99.99. That was the best £100 I have ever spent in my whole life. I did that. I was like, I am doing this, right? Day one, pictures, weight. I did the full 60 days. I never missed a day. I never missed a workout. I committed and I'd done the full 60 days and I was hooked. That was me. Every morning I'd set my alarm. I would get up. I would wake up before anybody else and I would bust out that workout. And then it was done. And I did that every day for 60 days. And I loved it. But I got good results. But I never got great results. You know why? Because I wasn't following the nutrition plan. I didn't know what clean eating was. What is clean eating? I don't know. So, I informed myself. I researched it. What is clean eating? And I started to eat clean. I started to, okay, right, I've got to ditch all the processed foods, ditch the fast foods, ditch the sugar, the sugary drinks. I've got to ditch all that. I've got to start eating proper, real food. That's what I've got to do. Right, okay, I could do this. I can do this. And it was challenging at first, it really was. Why? Because for 35 years, I have ate a certain way. And now all of a sudden I have to change that. I have to stop eating the way I have been, totally change that, and now start eating clean. And it did take time. It's not, I'm not going to say it's easy, it's not easy to change, but it is so, so worth it. So I started to change the way I ate. And the more that I changed, and the more every day that I got new foods introduced, that, oh, this is okay, I can do this. I can do this. And I was lucky that my son's a really good eater, he always has been. So I started giving him the meals I was eating, and luckily he's a good eater, he'll try anything. So we started eating clean, eating this way, and this is just how we eat now. This is how we eat. We eat clean, follow the 80-20 rule, right? 80% of the time we eat clean, whole foods. 20% of the time we're a little bit naughty. We're human. At the weekends, I still like my couple of glasses of wine. We share a pizza. But it's just that one night. And then the rest of the week, we eat clean. Those extra 10 to 12 pounds I was carrying, they're gone. They are gone. I don't really have muffin top anymore. My little pooch has gone. All because I'd had enough. I had had enough of feeling bleh. I do my workouts every morning, my Beachbody workouts, the company where Insanity came from. They have hundreds out there, okay? So I get up every morning, 6 o'clock. I bust out my Beachbody workouts. I eat clean every day. I prep as much as I can. And when you get into it and it becomes a habit, it becomes a way of life. This is just how you live. It is not a diet. I do not diet. I teach my son, we do not diet, we eat healthy. We are healthy. We move our bodies. This is how we live, and you can do it too. If I can do it, I'm just normal person like you. You know, I still go to work. I'm actually going to work in about an hour time. My son still goes to school. Don't tell me you don't have time. That's bull. That's rubbish. I still work. I get up early. I bust my workout out. It's only 30 minutes. I eat clean. Don't tell me you can't do it. If you tell me you can't do it, you're not ready. You have to be ready. You have to want this. Don't tell me you don't have time. You can't eat like that, because that's just excuses. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to hear it, because if you're making excuses, you're not ready. You are not ready. You have to be ready. You have to want this. And then it becomes a habit, and it's such a good way to live. You feel fantastic. You not only look better on the outside, you feel great on the inside. And you're probably giving yourself a healthier, longer lasting life. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here, but so that is how I started. I did not always eat like this. I did not always work out. But I do now, and it's my way of life. And if I can do it, you can too. So I hope this helped you a little bit, and I hope this helped you maybe get to thinking, I can do this, because you can. You can, and you will. Have a fantastic day, guys. Thank you.